Hello, hello. I could probably say hello. So I'm going to start off doing a little playtest for a game called Whispers of the Forgotten Shadows by a person named Solus. It's another indie dev. We can paste that in there just in case people want to check it out. But yeah, I'm going to be recording this and then I'll make it into a little YouTube video after. So we'll give it a go. I just want to first start off with the trailer because I really like the trailer. While we wait for maybe people to come in. He's very good at the sneaky little cuts. Sweet. Yeah, so I got that booted up. It's just in the lower thing. I'm just gonna quickly send them on. Okay. So with that said, we're gonna open this up. So one unfortunate thing that I found as soon as I opened this is that he didn't set his canvas of Unity, because obviously this is a Unity game. I can tell that instantly. But it doesn't stretch. It needs to stretch because I'm on a 4K monitor, and it does have some issues. But okay, let's just pretend it's a 1080p monitor. So we're just focusing on this a little bit. We have some press E to open, close letters. Okay. Open, close letters. I assume it means like a written letter, not like a letter as a character, but I might have just said press E to interact or something. It's more general. Controls. Press E to open and pick up. Yeah, so you probably could have just said press E to interact. I don't know why you have a control thing here when you literally have one control. Oh, so this font would have been much nicer to put back here instead of the generic Unity font. Definitely looks a lot better. But yeah, I'll stop critiquing the UI. It's just what I'm doing. Okay. So we wake up. Maybe not waking up. Ooh, God. Okay. The camera follow is very slow. It's a little nauseating. I would definitely speed that up. It's a cool effect, but doing this is gonna like make me vomit too much. So, okay, 1 second. I just need to minimize for a second because I don't have my Twitch chat on the open anymore. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm back. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, whatever lerp or something or follow you're doing, make that like way faster. Okay. Oh, so this is... I wish I could get closer here or like zoom or something. Oh, okay. I see. So you can press E to look at them. Typically, when you can, there's normally like a, you'd put like a little piece of text in the middle here saying, press E to interact. But that would have helped. Kind of just know that I could actually interact with that instead of I was trying to like literally look at this thing and try to read it, and it was kind of hard. But okay. So dear player, welcome to my game. I wanted to take a moment to express my sincere gratitude for choosing to embark on this journey with me. Thank you for supporting my work and for being part of this adventure. As you begin your quest, I wish, there should be a space between I wish, but it's good. I wish you the very best of luck, and I hope you find joy and excitement along the way. I've poured our hearts, probably should be my heart, but unless there's multiple of you working on it, but because it's I've poured our hearts, it might just be an English thing. I've poured my heart and soul into creating this experience, and I can't wait for you to dive in and explore the world I've crafted. Before you embark on your adventure, I encourage you to head over to the answering machine on the table. There you will find your first step in unraveling the mysteries that await you. Press E to interact with letters and E again to close them. Okay. Once again, thank you for joining us on this journey. I hope you have a fantastic time playing our game. Press E to close again. That's definitely some cool interactions. I don't know. Okay. It's kind of weird that pressing E while not looking at the thing makes me still read it. I assume that's probably you're doing something where like if I'm in this area and I press E, yeah, it doesn't. I'd probably you'd probably want to have like a little collider box that has a raycast that you're shooting out from the player mask, and then you can actually tell that like I'm looking at it, because otherwise it's a little weird sometimes as a player feeling that. But I thought the little shower thing was it's like something peeking out of the corner. You see that? It almost looks a little like a black face and eyes. You're already getting some scares out of this. Okay. All right. Oh, this is a big, dark, scary room. This is quite the change. I'm in a nice little office, and I have a nice little toilet and things, and then outside here is dark. Oh. Okay. I see. The loading screen probably should have popped up before the blank area, but minor tweaks. It's all good. It's loading, loading. Load. Oh no, don't do this to me. Come on. Come on. Did it work? It did it! It recovered! I never actually expected to recover when you do those type of things, but there you go. I didn't check the answering machine. I wasn't quite sure where the answering machine was. I thought that was the radio, and I tried interacting with that, and it didn't do anything. So, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. So we have a pause? There is a pause. Okay, resume. Sweet. Oh, man. Now this turning is, Ooh. It's a little rough. Just because it's so lagged, it's rough. It's a little flashing light here. Okay. There is like a sprint, it seems, if you hold shift, but it's a very, very minor. That's something you don't actually say in the controls, so I don't know if you want to mention that in the controls, like shift to sprint or something. But a little letter. Another letter. Letter from Linda, your mother. My dearest children. As I sit here in this quiet house, memories flood my mind like a torrential storm. It feels just like, I think it should be just like yesterday that we moved here, hopeful and full of dreams of our future. The laughter of our family echoed through these halls, a symphony of joy and love that filled our hearts with warmth. Emily, my darling daughter, you are always the light in our lives with our infectious laughter and boundless curiosity. Jacob, my brave son, you faced each other with determination and strength, a beacon of hope in our darkest moments. But the shadows have grown longer, and the whispers have grown louder. Haunting the corners of our home like restless spirits, I fear what lurks in the darkness for what it may do to our family. Yet amidst the uncertainty, I find solace in the bond that binds us together. No matter what trials we face, we will face them together as a family. Remember, my children, that our love is a beacon of hope in the darkness and nights. Hold on to each other, hold on to our memories, and may they guide you through the shadow that threaten to engulf us all. With all my love, Linda. Cool. Those little things. I don't know why there's quotation marks on the beginning and the end of here as a small note. You probably don't need that. Normally you don't quote a whole letter, but you know, you want to do that, I guess you're free to. It's a little washroom. Okay. Do, 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 do. Ooh, a little seam. A little seam in the wall. Oh no. Oh, the immersion. It's all gone. I can see through a wall. Ha ha. Whoa. Also, why? What is this? Why? What purpose does this have in a house? It's just a. It's just like a hallway. It goes nowhere. Might be like a closet or something. I guess. I don't know. Maybe. Ooh. Holy jeebus. Fuck one. Okay. You got me there. That was a good one. You know? You got me looking at the light. Okay. Okay. Let's see what you got. Can I open the door? Jeebus. That was a good one. That was good. That was good. Good little jumpers. Alright. Okay. Still don't know what I'm doing, which I probably should have checked that thingy. Whew. Can I die here? Or is this just like in experiencing getting the life torn out of me by being scared multiple times? So I'll definitely approach things differently if it's the first. Ooh. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, so now I know that if there's a flashing light, probably something bad's gonna happen. Okay. Here we go. So this is bad, right? There's something bad's gonna happen here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now I know your trick. The question is like, should I be avoiding those things? Or is it just like, oh, well, I should experience the trick? Because now I know the trick. Got me good first time. But... ooh, there's a knock on the door. Ooh. Another hole seam, another wall. Just gonna seam in. It's not been properly snapped together. How could it? How could you? Oh, hello. Oh, this guy. He's so cute. So cute and cuddly. Don't you want to just give him a hug? I think you do. I think you do. I think you do. I certainly want to. Very huggable face. Okay. We're going through this whole house now? We're going through here? This is where I came in, I think, right? Yeah, this is where I came in. Okay. So 2 houses down. I don't think I've seen this house. So let's go explore this house. Oh, is this another little flashy light? What if I walk over here? No, nothing happens. Okay. Oh, there's a leg. What a funny little leg. Showing a lot of leg there, little person. Are you sure this is approved by your parents? Can I get up there? No. Okay. Is this another jumpy scary area, or is this just same light? I think it's the same light. Okay. Da, 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 da. Or is this the guy that's gonna sit behind the bed? Yeah, hello. Hello. Oh, it's a girl. How you doing? You got some stuff going on. Alright, let's read this thing. Diary entry from Emily. Dearest reader, I inscribe these words from the depth of eternity. Memories of our past adventures claw at the recesses of my mind like an eternal tendrils in the dark abyss. The forest, once a realm of wonder, now shrouded in darkness, holds secrets that whisper of forgotten time. Mom, your love was an oasis in the desert of despair, a flickering light amidst the most encroaching shadows. Dad, once a pillar of strength, now a spectre haunting his halls. His presence casting a pall of dread over our once joyful home. But as the shadows lengthen and the whispers grow louder, memories of the forgotten shadows stir within me, a cacophony of dread and despair. Dad's descent into darkness, fueled by the poison of alcohol, turned our haven into prisons of fear and torment. The echoes of his rage still reverberate through the halls of a chilling reminder of the horrors we endured. In my spectral wanderings through the haunted woods, I stumbled upon the fragments of a journal lost to time, its pages stained with the blood of our past. It spoken of an old shack nestled deep within the heart of the forest, a place of terror and sorrow, where the forgotten shadows dance in a macabre revelry. The journal whispered of ancient evils lurking in the darkness, waiting to ensnare unwavering souls in the web of despair. I believe that revisiting the old shack might offer answers, a chance to confront the horrors that lurk within its decaying walls and unlock the secrets that bind us to this cursed realm. Let us embark on this journey together, dear reader, as we brave the whispers of the forgotten shadows and unravel the mysteries that lie beneath the forest's dark embrace. With love and trepidation, Emily. Wow, that's, I feel like a very detailed writing. Lots of fancy words. The fancy word count in this story is very high. Hearing footprints. Hearing footsteps. Footsteps. Okay, so I've gone through all the places. So now there's I just need to find a shack, I guess. A little shacky shack. You know, shack up with this game and find a little shacky in the woods. Alrighty. Okay. Oh no, go back. Did I miss something? Glad someone enjoys them. I'm sure my wife would hate that I said this. Any of those voices. Okay, so I guess I'm not supposed to go to the forest. I went to all the 3 houses. Okay. On the left. And I think it must be the other one, right? Yeah, this one, I think. I saw a kitchen. I remember there being a kitchen in here. I don't remember there being a note. In said kitchen. Although maybe this is not the kitchen. Maybe there... Oh, wait, no, there was a different kitchen. Yes. The second kitchen, because they're fancy people with fancy kitchens. All right, here we go. All right. All right, Jacob. Dear diary, the woods are alive with echoes of our cursed past. Mum's love was flickering light in darkness. A beacon of hope against Dad's raging storms. In my wanderings, I stumbled upon a forgotten journal, its pages filled with tales of old shack hidden deep within the woods. Whispers speak of shadows lurking within the walls. I believe revisiting the shack may hold the key to our redemption, a chance to confront the demons that haunt us. Follow the stones I placed along the path. They will guide you through the darkness. With desperation, Jacob. Oh, I keep one, like, I don't know, just one thing is like, I always think escape will get me out of these things, but then escape pauses it, but doesn't get me out of that. I don't know, minor thing. You could just make, if you're looking at something, escape first, close that thing, and then do the other stuff. Little knocky knock in the darkness. All right. Okay, so I gotta find some stones. Where's your stones at, Jacob? I feel like they must be down this little pathy thing. It feels kind of like you made a path here, but we'll see. I'm not seeing any stones here, Jacob. Dear Jacob, old pal. Yeah, we'll see what's going on. This is definitely a part, I think, if you weren't here, people would get lost. You didn't, did you notice? I'm like randomly moving faster. You need to normalize the, when you're taking the movement controls. If you don't normalize it, I can like move way faster in this direction. Whee! Alright, anyways. I think I started around here, right? Still don't see any stones. Whee! 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 I'm looking for stones. I'm in the market to get stoned right now. Woo! Okay. Okay. Well, I want to stop for a second so I know what you're actually saying. Which direction? Okay. Go to the road where you start. Okay. Is the road? Is that the grass thing? Well, I want to do my zoomy zooms. Wee. Okay. This thing? This is the road, right? Yeah. Okay. So now, do I go forward, or do I go backwards, or left or right? Go straight. Okay. Just on an angle because it's faster. It's weird though that like this way is not as. Oh no, it is. It is. Yeah. That's just supposed to feel a little faster. On the left. Ah, I see a rock. I found the first rock. Well, I found another rock. Woo. Man, Jacob's doing some weightlifting, man. Those are some big boulders. There's some big boulders that he's got here, Eric. You know? Don't lose them. Okay, so where is my next rock? Rocky rock. Not seeing my next rock. The first one, or the second one was easy to see, but not seeing the next rock. That was a nice little screen. Okay, where's my next rock? Oh, there's a person. Person running over there. Can I go say hi? Is that a bad idea? Do I die if I say hi to this person? Just doing a little patrol-y patrol? Okay, so I will not go say hi to him. Oh, there's the rock. Found it! Whee! Alright, do my zoomy zooms. Yeah, Jacob's lifting some big rocks, man. They're not just like a little rocky path. And I assume the fire's where I want to go. The fact that the tree, like this, I know this is just like an LOD thing for trees, but the fact that the tree, when you walk up to them, they go, woo! Definitely a creepy thing on itself. Well, that seems like a fun time. You know, organs splayed out and just hanging there. Seems like good stuff. Oh, there is. I would definitely want to see that. Dear player, as the flames dance, shadow close in. Lost in darkness, I face the end. Tormented by flames, I realize escape is futile. Farewell, remember my fate is a warning. My spirit will haunt these woods, coming for you. Okay, well, could he, like, not have done that? You know, you could have just, like, been, you know, not haunting the woods. That would have been nice, too. You know, you could have just, rest in peace, you know? Man, those trees, every single time. Okay, but where's the next? Where is the next stone? Yeah, so I'm going past it, but definitely I would move these stones a little closer together. Because you should really be able to see the next stone from kind of where you are. Unless you really want me to get lost. Oh, there we go. I see a shack. A shack in the woods. Some lanterns. Alrighty. Alrighty. Oh, hello. Are you gonna kill me, or can I read this thing first? Flashlight? What flashlight? Oh, this flashlight. Can I pick this up? Oh, okay. It just goes away? Okay. Letter from Dad. Darkness consumes me, interests my thoughts. Into grotesque shapes and whispers, vile, secret, into the recesses of my mind. I am no longer the man I once was. I am a shadow, a spectre, haunting the corridors of my own madness. I can feel it watching me, lurking in the shadows with malevolent intent. Its presence is suffocating, a weight upon my chest that threatens to crush the life from my very soul. I dare not speak its name, for fear it will hear and answer my call. The shack beckons to me, its decrepit walls whispering secrets of unspeakable horrors that lie within. I know not what compels me to return to that place of nightmares, but I am drawn to it like a moth to the flame. In the darkness I see them, twisted apparitions of my own past, haunting me with accusing eyes and mournful wails. They scream for vengeance, for retribution, and I know that I am powerless to silence them. My hands tremble as I write these words, for I know that my time grows short. The darkness that lurks within me yearns for release, and I fear that I soon will succumb to its insidious embrace. Whoever finds this diary, know that I am beyond redemption, beyond salvation. I am but a vessel for the darkness that dwells within, a puppet dancing to its twisted desires. Beware of the shack, player, for it holds secrets best left buried. Turn back now before it's too late, before the darkness claims you as it has claimed me, with trembling hands. Whispers of Eternity. Okay, it's the same thing. Can I pick up the flashlight? Okay. Oh, G. That's interesting. Definitely want to include that in the controls if you're doing that. But yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, so normally it's F. F for flashlight, but I was thinking about the, oh, why did my flashlight go away? For this guy, when I'm, well, climbing up, that made me kind of think I should not be in the shack. So maybe like you should have it like read it and then you should appear, you know, or something like that. Because then you can be like, okay, I gotta run. And I think it said something about run to the moon. Because now I've completely forgotten what the whole thing was because I read that thing, and so, you know. Moon looks kind of oval. Is it turned into an egg? Little egg moon. Little moon egg. How do you do, moon? Oh, that's interesting. How are you doing your input controls? Are you just doing it based on whichever one is down first, then you hold that? Like, you know what's going on? Normally when you press both A and D, they kind of cancel each other out, but you're actually doing it where whichever one. What is? Oh, I'm supposed to go into the house. Okay. I thought that was just like the house that had been before. So it's kind of floating. You notice that? Um, the fuck? Um, oh, I thought that went a lot longer than it did. Okay. Did your little message say like run to the? What a nice little seat. Did your note say like run to the house? Because that might have also been a little bit um more interesting. Like more clear. But again, I kind of forgot what the notes said. It's definitely pretty cool. I don't know if you caught the beginning here where I was saying you just need to go to the canvas settings here and scale the background up. You just haven't done that. Yeah, no worries. I mean, mine's definitely work in progress too, so. Just saying things to hopefully help out. My mouse is also not here anymore. Ah. So when you finish the game, you're not releasing the mouse again on this view. So I can't actually click out. Just gotta unfocus it when you return to the scene. It should be pretty easy, so I just quit out of that. So it's a Unity scene, right? So you just gotta come on. Did I not? Or just I not have any scripts open? Do I just need to go open something here? Here we go. Okay, so it's finally open. This is like input manager, right? There's a thing. You just gotta call these two, right? When you load up that scene every single time, like just have a script that probably calls cursor state equals none, and then cursor state visible true. Just have a little script that does that, and then I'll do that. And that will do your movement just fine. Or it will re-enable the mouse. And the other thing I just figure I should mention. So I was talking about how your character can move a little bit faster if you're moving kind of diagonally. And the way you want to fix that is where do I do move? So you get your move direction. You're probably doing something else to get the direction because I noticed you're not using these. But whichever direction you're moving in, you just want to normalize it. and then you multiply it by whatever your move speed is. If you don't normalize it, it adds that effect where you can kind of move faster in a diagonal direction because you're moving these two instead of just one direction. So yeah, cool game. Definitely the first jump scare got me because there was like the flashing light. I was like, oh, it's an interesting little flashing light, and I moved towards it. And then the guy like ran out at me. That was definitely a good first one. But then I kind of like after that, because I knew the flashing light was the key to like that would prompt a jump scare. You can kind of then like, oh well, now you can know that the jump scare is about to happen, which maybe is okay, but also is like I feel like it kind of takes it away, right? It would be better if there was something you're kind of looking for, doing something, and then sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. Or yeah, even if you had flashing lights that sometimes you would interact, go to them, and they didn't have anything, that might create even a different type of suspense, right? Because you're doing the game like that. I don't know if that made sense, but yeah, like you're setting up an expectation and then you're making the people think that it's going to happen, but it might not, which is, I think, kind of cool. All right. So hopefully that helped. Give some good information. And then I'm going to continue my own little stuff here. I'm going to, where is, oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. You're trying to make the enemy interact with the player's camera. As in like you want them to only trigger kind of when you're looking at it, like when it's in view. Is that what you mean? Yeah, so there is like, so there's a couple things you could look up. I mean, I don't know why this is frozen. That's not cool. You're not to be frozen. Yeah, so I would look into especially some sort of raycast. There's, if I go to here, Unity raycast. Oh, yeah. Don't know if you're already familiar with these type of things. Raycast being the simplest one. This is just like it shoots a straight line, so you can say. So let's go back. Just explain. I don't know if you let me know if I'm explaining things you already know. But you can set a position, which basically you can set the camera position. You set direction, which is just the forward of the camera. And then you can tell if it's hitting something. And so you could set up a trigger box or collider that doesn't collide with anything, and then have this thing specifically looking for this layer mask. So you would specify the collider or the type. I don't know if it shows that. It doesn't show this well. I can show in my project how I use layer mask. But then you can basically tell if they're hitting a collider box that you want to then trigger the thing. And then there's bigger versions of it. So like if you don't think the exact center position is maybe that's a little bit too finicky, you can also do things like capsule cast, or I think it's the sphere caps is probably the most logical one, which just sends like a bigger, it basically shoots out a spherical ball every single time you do this, and it figures out if it hits something. So you can do that. There's also a thing. In mono behavior, I think. I'm not sure. I'll have to check if it. So this. Oh no, this is camera. On each camera, if the object is visible, oh, okay. Yeah, no, so you could do this as well. This is like Unity methods like start and awake and update and stuff. But you can do this, and this will only trigger if you're looking at it. So that also might just be a simpler thing to do. But I use Raycast all the time. That's how I do my like interactions and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay. So what I was doing last time, I'm just trying to figure out where I ended this. I kind of got right. I was doing these descriptions, and I wondered if I could reset. Could I define a table affection with effects? Right. Okay. So I was doing the localization there. So I need to can't remember where I put the where is the localization asset? No. Yeah, no worries. I always like helping out people. I used to teach for a while, so it's kind of in my nature now. Why is how do I where's my it's a window called localization I could really use right now. Define a game object. Yeah, glad I could help. And if you want to like be kept in the loop on this game, you can join my Discord there. And we have a bunch of stuff there. Can I? Is there like a thing I could do here to get to the? No. If I go add tab, no. Where's this stupid animation window? Where did it go? No. Just need to find that stupid menu. Assets. Did they put in seriously here? Is this it? No. Oh, because this is all create, you know. How in the... Why? Yeah, you do. You know, find this stupid... don't think that's... Is this it? Why is it so hard to find this window again? Like, should not be this hard. Do. So if I go and just like add a table entry, and oh, like here we go. Okay, sweet. Okay, so now I can delete this entry that I just made. Finally, I found this stupid thing. String table. Okay, new table collection. String table collection. Effects. Jesus. Okay, great. Where are the other ones? Data localization. Okay, so create data localization. What folder? There we go. Cool. All right. Now add a new entry. Jeez. Okay. That's painful. That is a lot more painful than it needed to be. Why is my CPU struggling so much? Taking up so much bandwidth. Unity, Streamlabs, Brave, but those are only like 50%. I guess all the Brave browser stuff, or... Yeah, and then OBS and... Might maybe just try to restart Unity. I don't think it should be taking up that much power. Who knows? Should I close any of these? Just close that one. Hopefully that lowers things down a little bit. And then I just want to add this, but I want to go to here. Okay, and so then this will be heels. Heel. I think that's how it does. Okay. And so now I can go back to consumable. If I go, yeah, so I actually found it, reset, and then if I go here, reset. Oh, shush. I want to see that. If I edit, it actually does do that video. Sweet. Okay, sweet. So now I can delete that. I only need to say 10. Seriously, does this not serialize? Why? Well, that's not great. 1 second. Here we come. Yeah. Okay. Good boy. Okay. I don't think that used to happen. It was saving things just fine just a moment ago. But ever since I set that, is it now acting up? See if I add it over here. If I make a change and change this, for example, that seems to stay fine. Let's reset. So why? I'm pretty sure it was saving before. Oh, I should put my music back. Let's just close that. There we go. No, 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 no. No, 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 no barking. Okay. Oh, Kirby. I just need to test this. It's a public int. Let's just recompile. So, if I change this. Yeah, now it wants to stay? Okay, fine. Whatever. I think I need to, like, quit Unity. It's, like, chugging on something. I think it's been open too long. Let's just give it a little reboot here. Yeah, it's doing better. Okay. Skype is open. I can die. it's still opening. Probably I'll close a couple of these other random things. Oh, this will. My whole computer is just very slow right now. Just trying to delete some things on the side here, but they do not want to go deleted. Okay. Yeah, still really high on the. System power. That's weird. Oh. Okay. Seems like the dog wants to do that. All right. Okay. Oh, I didn't. I actually need to verify. Oh, wait, what? It hasn't recompiled those changes? That's weird. Oh, I didn't actually take it out? What? I guess not. I thought I removed that variable. Holy smoky. Okay, I'm gonna close Unity for a second again. Just so I can maybe clear up some space or something. I need to log into that. What's that? Close this. All of that. And anything else I don't need open? So close Steam. I could probably close some Brave things. That one's fine. This one, I think I can just. I'll close that. I can open later. Then over here. Let's close that. Let's close this. Let's close that. Close that. Close that. That's okay. Just closing a bunch of random tabs I have open for no real reason. Okay. What's my computer doing now? Okay. Can I like look at the... Every single time I go look at my downloads folder, it just like freezes. For some reason. Delete that. Okay. Finally managed to delete some of these things. Let's check. How full is my drive right now? 50 gigabytes free, that should be okay. Sometimes, like, if that gets really filled, it'll slow things down quite a bit, but it's just kind of... Oh, it's just suddenly changed music, okay. Yeah, it's just running really hard right now. Like, just with Streamlabs and Brave open, and I don't have that many things open now with Brave. Like 50%, 60% of the CPU. Seems a little much. Seems a little much. Can I like actually exit Steam? I'll do that. Keep that around. Okay, we'll try this once more. If it doesn't, if it's really struggling, I might just like restart the computer or something. Try to give that a go, but... Yeah. Hopefully this will be fine. Okay. It's bandages. Okay, so... Did I actually manage to get this one? Oh, so this thing has been very finicky here. Let's just reopen that as well. It was kind of concerning that this is not saving through a reboot, which makes me concerned. So I want to go to modify how data. I wanted to delete this. My keyboard died again. Might be it. Yeah, okay, that was it. All right. So just recompile that. So. Kirby, go for it. Silly dog, just barking away. One bark, bark, bark. It's taking a long time to compile this one little change, eh? Oh. There you go. That was like 4 minutes of Kirby being a dick. Okay. So it's finally did its thing. Let's see. So resources, consumables, bandages. Right, so that's gonna affect heal, and if I do something, my keyboard die again. Why is it doing this constantly? Okay, so if I set a value, it doesn't actually keep it. Okay, cool. So I'm just kind of considering whether or not I need to like have a visualization from this being like modified. So it just is a heal amount, but it's the base heal amount, and then I don't have something that kind of shows the modified amount. But I don't know if I want to bother with that right now. I don't think I need any of this now in health consumable. The main thing I need to figure out I want to go to item data with effects. I want to check. So do I actually use this at all? Where am I? I said it's a true, but I don't use it. So there's no reason to have it then. Yeah. So, other part that I need to figure out though is that it doesn't seem to actually save this effect. It's on here. I go like save file, save project, for example. Right, it's here, it's gotten the effect. I'm gonna quit it once more just to verify. Hi. Why are you over there and why are you barking? Just having a staring contest with my dog. Yeah. Okay. Do you like help getting out of that or no? You can get out of it. I don't know what you're doing then. You need to go back to your mother. Maybe. Give it one more little reload. I just hope that it's actually saving. If it's not saving, it has something to do with the editor script that I made. I guess I can look at it. This thing, editor, when I add it, the add effect provider, I just go target, add component, which does all this stuff. Add object to asset, apply modify. Save asset, so it should be doing that. Let's see, images. It did not. Okay. I wonder if it's not being qualified system for some reason. So I'm gonna try to breakpoint that. I'm just gonna let my dog back in, but I'll have to actually go in and let him in. So I'll be 2 seconds. Alright, I've returned. Okay. So I want to see if this is actually doing that. Okay, so item with effects. Is this health consumable? Yes. So it should be adding it to the object. Yep, okay. Setting it dirty and saving it. But check, I guess, if I go back to normal and delete this. If I go to triad. I actually don't care if I see it in the hierarchy. I kind of want it to be in the hierarchy. Let's go recompile. How did this get called? On GUI. That's weird because I am using destroy immediate. It. Oh, true. Okay, so you have to put in comma true. Kind of wonder if like these this bandages thing right now is like got a ton of different hidden things attached to it now, but kind of hard to know because they're all hidden. Alright, so now it's actually got the effect. Doesn't have anything. I guess maybe it is kind of silly to just do any of this. Because like the hide flag means like it doesn't even have an inspector. Which it should. I don't see why it wouldn't also show that. I just want to see if I save that. I recompile here, and then I maybe. Let's just stop that. Being used, and let's just make that. Let's have a number. Doing this again. It's very strange. I go refresh. I want to see. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. I go re-import. Doesn't do anything. Okay. Let's just see again. I need to quit Unity. It's kind of weird that they're not getting their things changed. That might be to do with it should be applying the changes. Should go through that, it updates them, and then it does what it does. So it should be updating the modified properties and doing all that. The potential issue, I guess, could be that it's there's like two of the same editor, and it's like caching that. My create editor isn't making cached ones, it's gonna create a new one. Okay, so I actually did save these two. But it actually didn't save it here. Okay. Yeah, so now I know what the issue is. This item effects list is not working. It's really annoying. What I could try to do because the problem is that I need to be able to go to all of these things and get them. But what I should have just done is I should have just gone to did I even need to? I guess I need to do this because I want to present them like a different list rather than how Unity would normally display them. Because if I don't do this, it just displays them otherwise, you know. But I could still just grab the thing. And because they're objects, I could just grab that and convert it, the object reference. I think I can do that. Instead of having to do that other stuff. Okay, well, let's just try that instead, because stupid that I have to do this otherwise. So let's just change this back to a list of t. Just gonna say null for that for now. Okay, so then I'm gonna have to rewrite all this shit. So now, instead of doing this, what I'm going to do is I have SP. And then we're going to do for SP dot array size. as len, and there we go, and then we can go if sp dot get array element at index, yep, of I dot object reference value equals null, and we can do some things to it. Otherwise, we're gonna. You might as well just cache a reference to this. So this is going to be an item effect data, hypothetically. As and then if this equals null, then we are going to go sp dot remove delete array element at index I. There we go. Okay. And then we go continue. And then we just continue using this instead of anything else. So create, I gotta change this. So we go index, and then we go item data with effects. It's the target object. Alright, this should be item affected. And then you get into there. Okay, and here we'll go sp dot delete element index. Remove an editor at the index, and then we will destroy. What did I just? Yeah, I don't need to. If I do this, I don't really need to. Chord. Yeah. The object and records an undo operation so it can be recreated. Yeah. Doesn't exist in here? Oh, okay. 1 second. Equals null. Let's call this to delete. And we'll say to delete equals Item effect data. Actually, I still need the index. Okay. Index to delete int equals -1. And then I'll just say does not equal null. Or we'll also say index to delete will still equal I. And we will say to delete equals this. So then we don't have to do this. And then we do these and all that. So that should be all good. Okay. Actually, I want to check. Do I still even need... Item base effect types? Okay, but what other references am I using here? Okay. Those are all fine. Hypothetically, at least. All right. So if I add an effect, you actually get an effect. If I change that effect, still doesn't want to save it for some reason. But it's only that, I think, right? Like, I can change the other ones. It seems to work fine. I guess now let's just save this. Just see if that actually gets saved. I want to see as well in debug. Actually is in there. Let's add one again and then delete it. Actually, I don't think it gets deleted. That's concerning. Or maybe it did. Refresh. Refresh. Yeah, so it did eventually get deleted. Okay. Okay, so let's just save that. I just want to make sure that that actually gets properly saved when I close and reopen Unity, because if it doesn't, then there's no point in me making a system if it can't be saved. was thinking that I should maybe make effect editors for a specific item rather than okay, yeah, so it is actually saved. Sweet. Okay. Basically, I do want to get away from making this. I'm going to recreate it because this has probably got like a bazillion components on it that are just like hidden in sneaking, sitting there. So I'll have to recreate that. But I also think effect editors, I want to make this into a dictionary of item effect data in this. And then what I'm going to do is all I do is do if not underscore effect editors dot try get value of item effect data, comma out. Even that. So if we don't get it, then what we're gonna do is we will set of item effect data to be equal to that. Because this will mean that like if they get moved around, they juggle it, it's not going to make any difference. They're just going to still have the same editor. So the delete won't really have as much of an impact. Okay. Next thing is I'm going to go to consumable. Consumable item data. This is no longer going to be an abstract. And I will want to go and change health, like just grab, I guess, health consumable. And we will go back to consumable item data, and we're going to go new consumable creation path. Okay. So actually we just do creation path. Okay. And then there we go. We got all our thingies. The data part here is kind of interesting. Because I feel like can consume actually should be in the instance. Because that's more contextual. So I might actually move that. Let's just copy that. Let's go to consumable item instance and consume. And the two references again are inventory screen consume and what else? Yeah, fuck it. I'll just leave it there. I could put in some data stuff in other places, but like I could make data-driven conditions that would then be evaluated dynamically, but I think it's probably okay. And I might even change this back to dot typed data on consumed. Then we can go back to this and just not even have this. Alrighty. And then if I need to have something that I guess has a different type of instance, it can always override this a little bit, but it doesn't need to. Only if like I need to override specific things on this. And the question is whether or not this actually stays. Okay, sweet. Now saving that. So there we go. But actually we have to recompile and make a new one. So basically in a moment we're going to say goodbye to the classes of stress consumable and health consumable. Get an null ref. Oh, right. Editor equals create editor. And then we go editor. Here we go. Seems like my data's paused. Okay. Quick editors, yeah, okay. And clear. Just see if this renders nicely. Okay. So then, I'm gonna go create C#. new item data, consumables. Oh, I guess I do have to add the plus consumable. I guess I'll just say basic consumable. In case I ever create a fancy consumable of some sort, I guess. So now I go create item data, consumables, basic consumable. We call this the bandages. And then we get the, it's like the health. It's like a health heart thing. Yeah, there we go. And then localized display name. So then this was bandages. And then this was bandages description. And this was a stack limit of 8. Is droppable and had an item effect of modify health of 10. Why is it? This is a really annoying bug though. That sometimes it just decides like, hey, I don't want to be modifiable. That is definitely really annoying. I wonder if it has anything to do with this part. It being added here, and then does it stop being serialized at some point? Or I want to look at. Okay, so let's actually check what these variables. We have a custom serializable. It has a value that's serialized, yeah, so it should be on before serialize, old value, value, after deserialize. Let's just send value changed events when the user makes changes to the inspector. Undo event occurs, we will lose the value changed reference though. Okay. Yeah, okay. There's a lot of this that I remember from making my property system. But let's see. So if I doesn't even make it to there, because I guess with the values actually attached? No, I'm not attached. Okay, well that would also do something. Okay. So something else is like setting it back. I wonder if, yeah, there's a check. Anything is setting it. No. Old value. Okay, so it does set that quite frequently. So it's getting zeros constantly, okay. So this must have a custom property drawer somewhere. I wonder if... Nope. Maybe it's this. Find all references. No. Okay. It's not how it's used. Okay. Just trying to figure out how they... Unless they make a... I just want to know how they draw this. This with the global variable group editor. No. Oh, here. That's it. My string property drawer. Or not. There should be a drawer for these things, but I'm not seeing it. Look my strings. No. Huh. This thing didn't have it either. So again, looking for something that would say like custom. It should be a custom property drawer of one of these things, but one would think it would have to be either this or iVariable. Doesn't seem to be either. This one has so many changes, references, but you have to be in the editor namespace. So this is just a find, manage type. Maybe it's using the new UI system, and that's why I can't find it. It's because maybe that system has a different way of doing it. I just don't know why it. Draws like this, like why it doesn't want to get changed. Weird that it even allows me to write in non-normal fields. If I go to like debug and I look at item effects, I guess I have to look at this in your debug view and heal amount. It has a value, but the value keeps changing back. So actually that does give me things that this value is being forced to old value somehow. Right? Yeah, so this thing. Old value equals value. this wasn't being called, I don't think. Neither was that. It's very weird because that should be the only way M value changes. Right? Value, M value, M value. Should only be able to be changed by an inspector. I just clear the domain for a moment. Yeah, let's just briefly, I guess, let that go. Just disconnect for a second. Now take a value. Yeah, but because I changed that to playtime, it probably like that, but now I can take it. But now it's actually staying. Okay. That's very weird. I'm not entirely sure why it's doing that, which is not great. Oh, wait, 1 second. Right, okay, so couldn't format that. And is that because heal amount? Weird. It should be linked up. As long as I spelled it right. So if I here, right, heal amount. Yeah. That's how I. Oh wait, these ones don't have it now. But it should still say that should be a different one. It fails. If I'm gonna go edit this one. Deal some damage. I guess like I guess I could describe it. So like, pieces of cloth to help bandage wounds. I don't know. Because I'm gonna rechange how I describe things based on that. Okay. Yeah, because I should be adding to it. Okay. It didn't seem to have the ER anymore. Okay. Let's delete that. And I got like 15 minutes left before I gotta wrap up. So I'm going to do what? I'm going to be adding the stress one that I want. I think that's the next thing. Is just adding the stress effect. So let's go to health. Modify health effect. So these two things basically. I need to recreate these two things. Duplicate. So modify stress effect. Check this out. I really wonder if this is actually the best way to do this. Because I could, instead of actually having an effect, yes, it's kind of the only way. So the reason what's kind of annoying is I need to change what this is, but there's the other part right in. We're going to modify health effect. I need to edit to here, right? And I guess it needs to cast the data no matter what. It's just that this way it only casts it once. But it would be great to be able to do that somewhere else rather than this class, right? I can put this like literally at the top here. And then I also have to go to consumables. I have to go let me go. Just duplicate this again. Go call this modify stress effect data. And just call this instead as well. Modify stress. And then we'll add a stress entry. I could just call this amount. It's probably so much simpler. Okay. Then we just have to go. I need to do the go to stress manager dot instance dot increment stress by the amount. So the amount is right, the typed effect data dot amount. Right, and this actually has to be stress. Effect data dot amount dot value. Yeah. It's actually supposed to be a float. I guess I can change this to a float variable. Okay. Not a ton of time to add one of these, but like it's kind of annoying the amount of spots you have to do it in. Especially because they can't even be in the same file. Like they have to be in 2 different spots. Which definitely makes it a lot more annoying. And then you have to add it to the instance factory here, so. Just segment V and then go modify stress effect data. Modify stress effect as modify stress data. And yeah. Okay. So then we have that, and then I can recompile here. I will want to go to the effects table, I will add a let me take another look at the Unity localization smart strings. So it's plural. So you can see it says you can use conditional logic. I'm just trying to figure out um wait, so if I go, oh, it is 0 that I use all the time. Oh, was it doing then when I did it in items? No, I think, okay, so there was in that case that. I want to know what a conditional uses of this looks like. So say you can use formatters or even apply conditional logic. Because one of the things I would like to do is if I go into here and I add stress, for example, right? Is if I go say stress, and I say amount, if I go like greater than 0, what I can say plus, and then I can go, what is the, oh, can I look at the formatters? Conditional. Okay, let's see. Conditional. Negative 0, 1 default. Oh, okay. can do this one. This is probably the easiest one to adapt. I think I have to say amount instead of 0. The negative would be just zero. All right, so you do negative would be 0, and then, or would it be, no, it would be amount. 0 would just be 0. 1 would be plus amount, plus amount, and then it's the same thing with default. This has to be smart. Okay. Okay. And so I would go stress. Or maybe I would go that stress. Oh my god. Stress. And then I could do probably something similar here to kind of keep similar formatting. Health, but then I have to change this to heal. Why don't I just, why don't I keep this simple and I go to modify health effect data and just say amount. And then the idea then is that I can watch it, yes. Yeah. What can I do? I'll have these amounts. They don't show up yet in game if I even were to look at that sign. I don't even have the stress consumable set up. So I should maybe do that. So I'm just going to say sedative, dep, and then I'm going to make a new one. That is a item data, consumable, basic consumable. And I'll call this sedative with capital S, sedative. And then we're going to go and just select these. Somehow I changed the name of something, I don't know. Sprite is a pill. Stack limit was 8. It's droppable. It has a modified stress effect of 10. It's doing this shit again. If I change this to 10, and go over here to this to 10. No? Jeez. Okay. Like I have to like clear it sometime or do something. It doesn't even let me change it here. Super freaking bizarre. Why was this? Modify health. Just gotta give it a default, because otherwise it's not necessarily serialized the value yet, I guess, beforehand. When you create a new item. It's not gonna let me do it? No. Okay. Probably have to like play and then let's do it. I don't know why. Error parsing could not evaluate selector reduction amount. Yeah, okay, that's gonna make sense. Yeah, it totally makes sense because the item no longer has that. So some pills that take the edge off. So we have that, and then last, that's where this pills thing. Stick pills. Or is it pill? Pill. Okay. I'm just checking if I actually did name this correctly. Okay. So then we have that. The next thing that I want to do is in, I guess, the inventory. Yeah. Or so I have description and display name. This is used where? Why do I have set description? Oh, right, okay. So these will set them. And now what I want to do probably actually is I'm gonna go and set this to virtual. Alright, it's not gonna like me writing virtual because it's private, so it needs to be protected now. And what I'm gonna do is we're gonna take this value. Alright. I guess for this one, actually no. I guess it could be value, fine, whatever. Yeah, it's listening to the name changes. And what I'm gonna need to do is move that, whatever that is. Oh, hey, Polika. Thanks for dropping in.
The Polygon Pilgrimage just subscribed for 3 months.
I'm not gonna be doing for too much longer, but I am just trying to wrap up some effects stuff. I finally got it mostly working, I think. Should check actually before even going further. Why does it keeps undoing my fill change? Yeah, it's slowly going, slowly moving. I've been in the middle of refactoring how all my items work, which has been an adventure. So I didn't want to play there. Oh god. I click play again, it's gonna play again. I wish like there was like a frame or something delay that like if you clicked it play when it wasn't like when it's not playing, it would not register that click after, because oh god, it's so painful when you've just finally gotten out of play mode and then you wanted to not be in play mode and it decides to go back into play mode. The next playtest probably is a couple of weeks away. Basically, the stuff that I'm trying to get in. I want to see if this actually stays. Why is the pill not wanting to? It go away and it's like completely removed it. What in the world? Is this? Yeah, it's probably not for a couple of weeks because I gotta finish up this item changes. I gotta make items for the hunger and thirst mechanics that I'm gonna try to be doing, and then make those work, and then make a sleeping mechanic, and then that's gonna be kind of where I'm ending up probably for the next playtest. Amount used. Yeah, I do. Okay, like 4 minutes. What the frick was I doing? I was this thing. Serialized object dot apply modified properties. Do I have to do that? Is that why some of these things are acting so weird? It's like the sprite was not getting changed, and it was kept on doing things I didn't want it to do. Okay, let's see now. If I go to this, if I go to the pill, it's not the pill. Go away. Now it's actually saved. Okay. Sweet. I can delete this. I don't want you. Do want you. Okay. I never tested that these actually worked though, so let's just do that. Eventually I'm gonna have to come back and do the description part, but just load game. Okay. So it's gonna go to the inventory. Then let's add some sedatives. So now I have some sedatives, and then I need to go mod stress. Just add some stress just to test this out. I already have some stress. Okay, just good stuff. Then you go sedatives, consume. Oh, right. Right, this needs to be negative. Okay, consume. There we go. Sweet. Actually, that's awesome that effect immediately takes effect. Sweet. Oh, is it? When I do that, it doesn't refill. I'm gonna add that to my Trello. If consuming the last item and it gets removed, need to replace inventory slot with blank slot. Put that back. I'll put it up the top. There we go. Okay. Yeah, those two ones are easy. I'm just not going to do those now. So, I have all of like 3 minutes to do whatever else I wanted to do. Yeah, I did really want to make an additional drop down here. So, the idea would be is in item with effects. We are going to go over ride set description, and we are going to like a string builder. Yeah, probably. And get all these. I can completely just delete this effects list thing. I did not need it. Okay. Then I can also delete that, which means I can also delete this. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to get a string builder. Equals new string builder. Taking the value here. And then going for each effect in item effects. Item effects dot or we go string builder dot append line and then we go effect dot localized description how do I freaking forgot how to get the freaking string by I don't think it's toString. Need to find a reference to one of these things where I use it. I'm not gonna have time to do it. It's screw that. Okay, fine. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Because toString is not what I want. It's a thing that you can use. Yeah, no worries. I gotta get jumping out too anyway, so. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, get localized string. There we go. Frick. Okay. String builder dot line and then what's a pen line? Smart. Oh, interesting. Okay, pen line though, and then I wanted to supposed to do this, that, and then we're gonna add a bullet point. I could maybe just do that. Okay. I won't even get to see this potentially even work. Because my time is now up. So, thanks Polygon for jumping in. I'll end now and I'll see if this works another time. But it is just 3 o'clock. And I should get going. So I really I want to play. I want to play it once and see if it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We're gonna see. My wife's gonna be very disappointed in me because I will have taken too long. But we will see. Come on, quickly, quickly, quickly. Didn't work. Okay, well, whatever. We will find out another day. Thanks everyone for joining. I'll see you next time.